Good afternoon and welcome to a very special edition of KOMU 8 News at noon. I'm Jim Reed.
And I'm Kenton Jewicki. For the next 2 hours, we'll be bringing you live team coverage from across mid-Missouri as we gear up for the total solar eclipse.
We have teams of anchors and reporters across mid-Missouri. Take a look at your screen. Landon Burke and Tori Stepanek are at Cosmo Park in Columbia. Jordan Berger and Sydney Jackson are in Jefferson City. And Megan Judy and Tim Schmidt are at the Gans Creek Recreational Area. And that's not all. We also have Sky 8 in the air, and there's a live look over Highway 63 looking north towards Columbia from the Channel 8 studios. One thing I'll mention, there is not a lot of traffic out there. Just surprisingly, I was on I-70 earlier, not a lot of traffic. Sky 8 will also be in the sky during the eclipse, bringing you views from above. And check this out. We have a spatial filtered camera to bring you a look at the sun as the moon moves in. It's a busy day all across mid-Missouri, and everybody wants to know, of course, will the weather cooperate? Will we be able to see the eclipse or not? Let's send it over to Kenton for a check of the forecast. Kenton, what do you got?
All right, Jim, thanks very much. Let's get right into it. Look at live Doppler first alert radar. Unfortunately, we do have some showers and thunderstorms out there, especially for our northwestern viewing area. It's really, I guess, the only place we're seeing them. Macon County, seeing some thunder and lightning with this one, too. Cloud-to-ground lightning strikes here. But for Sheraton County there, still just seeing some heavier rainfall at a few points. And if we look over and we get a little close, you can see right where these lightning strikes are happening. But if we look at our cloud cover, that's, of course, very important as well, just as important as the rain. And you can see we're having a bit of a cloud deck start to move over Boone County and starting to go over farther to the east as well. So if you're wondering where should you go for this path of totality, if you want to see the best chance, your best chance is going to be along Highway 54 and areas to the southeast of there as well. I'm going to have much more in my forecast coming up a little bit later, but we want to get into traffic right now again, and you can see here on the background just showing some wet roads there. But otherwise, as Jim mentioned earlier, traffic not that bad out there. We've been seeing still just some slowdowns here that are pretty common there over on Stadium Boulevard, heading down to Jefferson City. Still just a few small slowdowns there as well. But for the most part, traffic's doing okay. For a live look at this, we sent Tyler Emery out in Storm Patrol, and she is live looking at the roads out there. Tyler, what are you seeing on the roads so far?
Kenton, that's right. I'm right here. I'm heading west on I-70 right now. And as Jim even mentioned before, you can take a look at the road in front of me. Traffic is very empty, very mild today. It actually looks unusual out there for midday on a Monday and a work week. There's actually been some signs along I-70 here heading both west and east that are actually encouraging people not to stop on the side of the road. There have been a few people pulled off on overpasses or service roads, but so far traffic is very mild and very safe out here and not too busy at all. If that changes, I'll keep everyone updated throughout the next 2 hours on how traffic is looking.
All right, Tyler, thank you very much. Now, thousands of people have been claiming their spot here in mid-Missouri for several hours now.
Right. We have two reporters at Cosmo Park in Columbia. Let's join KOMU 8's Landon Burke and Tori Stepanek. Folks, what do you have for us at Cosmo Park?
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Tori and I are live at Cosmo Park in Columbia, where it's been a party for just about 9 hours now, or at least we've been here for a while. So right now behind us on the main stage here, this is Noah Earl performing. We've had a couple treats on the main stage. We had our friends at KFRU earlier in the day. Now we got some musical acts, and I think there's a one-man band playing.
There's one more one-man band, AJ Gaither. He's going to kick it off here within the next hour, actually right after Totality is when we'll turn that off.
And that's like in his name, AJ Gaither, the one-man band. So he's kind of setting the bar high on that. But, you know, besides the entertainment, there's some local vendors, some drinks, some people going to the drink cart already since like 9 a.m. It's Eclipse Day. We'll cut people some slack. But as far as temperature, you know, everyone's been asking Tori about the weather. Really, this cloud cover has actually been nice because
it's helpful. Yeah,
it's
and you
giving
can
us
see the sun still. So that's
still
good news.
If you put on your Eclipse glasses, you can still see the sun, and it's nice because it was almost a little bit too warm for comfort when we're in the direct sun.
And the breeze is helping too.
That's right. So it's not bad. But there's lots of folks that are out here at Cosmo Park in Columbia. That's just one of the many places people are gathering to watch the eclipse today. So we'll send it back to you guys for a look at what's going on across mid-Missouri.
Tori is not that tall. Tori is not that tall.
No, there's some boxes.
One of the other hot spots for viewing would be my hometown of Jefferson City.
Yeah, even NASA set up show there in the state capitol.
Let's go live to Jordan Berger and Sydney Jackson for a look at the festivities in the capital city. Folks.
Well, hey there, Jim. We are down here in Jefferson City. It is a beautiful day, and the skies are pretty much clear for right now, so that's going to make for some really perfect viewing. But as you can imagine, the excitement is just brewing, and you can really feel it around here. We have a band playing behind us. We're surrounded by food trucks on the other side, and
over the last hour or so, we've really seen a lot of people pour into the Capitol area. Lots of people hanging out here, staying cool as well, bringing umbrellas. There are fans being passed around as well. Plenty of food vendors in store as well to stay hydrated and to continue having snacks throughout the rest of the afternoon. But overall, it's been a good start over here so far. We've had some concerts going on as well. Quite a lot of activity out here in Jefferson City.
Yeah, so if you guys are out here in Jeff City, come by and say hi. We'd love to talk to you. Remember, this is the Show Me Eclipse, so we want to talk to all of you here in Missouri and really tell your stories. We'll send it back to you in the studio, Jim.
Gans Creek Recreational Area in South Columbia is also very busy this afternoon.
Many of the spectators have already gathered, and some have some high-powered telescopes. KOMU 8's Megan Judy and Tim Schmidt join us live about the crowds there. What do you have for us?
Oh my gosh, high-powered. You are not kidding. We have seen some telescopes today. We're here at Gans Recreational Area, and people have been slowly filtering in. I think the crowd's not quite as raucous, maybe, as at Cosmo.
Yeah, I would say maybe 50 to 100 people here.
Everybody's lounging.
Lots of big telescopes here.
It's pretty impressive. We've met a lot of really wonderful people. We're going to talk to somebody later in the hour. In the next hour, he used to work for NASA, brought his family from Louisiana. We've got a 15-year-old weather YouTuber.
Yeah, he wants to be a meteorologist someday. We'll talk to him as well.
So it's pretty fantastic out here. Another great place to view the eclipse. You've still got time, and there's actually some parking spots. So if you're looking for a place, and as we heard, traffic's not bad, so Show Me Eclipse in Gans Recreational Area. Come on out.
And we also want to remind you to share your thoughts, pictures, and videos with us using hashtag #ShowMeEclipse. We'll be able to go through those in the next 2 hours. And we'll have another round of live reports, plus how to protect your eyes and an explainer on what happens when totality hits. It's all coming up this hour on our special edition of KOMU 8 News at noon.